Hi everyone, I'm rebuilding my lab and I need to install Active Directory domain services on my 2022 server. So I decided to record the process in case someone wants to know how I did it. From Server Manager, click on Manage here and click Add Roles and Features. Click Next here. I'm gonna leave it on this option and click Next. Next again. Here, I'm gonna select Active Directory domain services and DHCP server. For the features, it's good, that's what I need. And I'm gonna click next, next again, and click install here. This process may take a few minutes, so I'm gonna pause the video. Once it's done, I'm gonna come back here. So installation is over, I'm gonna click close here, and I'm gonna click on the notification icon here. I need to click on promote this server to a domain controller. Now at this point, I'm gonna start promoting my server to be a domain controller. For this step, I'm gonna click add a new forest since I'm doing it for the first time. Here for root domain name, you can name it anything. I'm gonna name it techtrip.org. Click next here. For here, I'm gonna leave it on default settings. For this option, I'm gonna create a password. I don't think you're gonna use it in lab environment, but it's good to know to have a password for this step. Everything looks good. Make sure you select this option here and click next. I'm gonna click next on this step. For the NetBIOS domain name, I'm gonna leave it techtrip. Click next here. For ADDS database, because it's a lab environment, I'm gonna leave it on the default settings that I have here. I'm gonna click next here. Here's going to check the prerequisites. Everything looks good. I'm gonna ignore this few error messages here. I'm still in a lab environment, but so the check is complete and everything looks good. I'm gonna click install here. This step may take a few minutes, so again, I'm gonna pause the video and come back when it's done. So installation is over. As you can see, this server was successfully configured as a domain controller. It's going to restart and I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna come back when it's over. So now if you noticed, it's techtrip /administrator. It means that I'm logging into the domain user account, whereas before it was local administrator account. I'm gonna log in with my password. Server manager is loading now. Now if I click on tools, I have access to Active Directory users and computers. Again, this is my lab environment. This is where I create my videos and create GPOs. It could be a little bit different if you're trying to do the same thing in a production environment. So I highly recommend talk to your server admins. But if you're trying to create or test GPOs at home, this should be good enough for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you for watching. See you all next time.